Hello food crunchers, how are we all doing? This time I'm gonna try and be, more. I wanna speak more and be quicker and everything so that you guys stay throughout the whole video because that's my main motive, my main reason. And today we're gonna be talking about the cheap OP players from the La Liga. Only two because I want this to be a long series. And I want to start with basically the obvious ones, which are Proms and Kondogbe. I don't know if I'm pronouncing his name right. Promise, I have no idea. It doesn't matter. Then I want to tell you which chemistry styles I went with them because I want to show you how to perfectly use these players. What I think will help them the most and will get them to actually be an OP beast. First of all, we'll go with proms. Why? So in proms, why are we using a sniper and not maestro that will help his shoot? Well, to be fair, he already has good long shots. If you see here, he has 83 and 82 shot power. And then I want him to have a better finishing so that he can shoot outside the box and inside the box anytime he wants. And then I want him to have a better positioning so that he can get into deadly spaces. Because I don't like to use wingers, actually. I use the wingers either as cams or I use them as strikers. And if I were to use Promise, I will use him as a striker. Of course, I will have a problem with his physicality and his height. But at the end of the day, if you put right next to him a player that is taller than him and then he's able to score and has good finishing, then it won't matter because he will be creating plays for him or be taking passes from him, putting himself into dangerous positions. But to be fair, that's how I like to play. I like to play with two strikers. It gives me a lot of more mobility on top, and normally I'm not able to get as many goals from outside the box, so I like to keep all my game within a certain space. So now we talk about, well, to be fair, it doesn't matter if you boost his volleys or his penalties. At the end of the day, you're going to miss every single penalty and you're going to miss every single volley, or that's what happens to me. And then with his passing, I didn't want to boost his passing because, again, I rather boost his dribbling. He's not that good at dribbling. And if you have a winger, you want him to be able to dribble past some players. And, I mean, okay, I could have used other ways to improve his dribbling rather than going for... Again, I could have gone for Maestro, but Maestro doesn't improve his agility and his balance. And I believe it's such an important stat, at least balance and composure. And the fact that he hasn't got, he wouldn't be boosting any of both, or he wouldn't be boosting the agility so much. It makes me not want to go with Maestro because if you improve his dribbling on 97 agility and over 80 balance, as soon as he gets the ball, he will be able to dribble past the players rather than getting the ball and then staying a little bit to make that reaction and then having enough agility to actually dribble past the player. So, well, to be fair, I'm just bad at dribbling. That's what happens. So I'd rather have a lot of dribbling rather than just boost a little bit of the stats. Then his defense, it sucks. He's really bad at heading, but what can you do? I mean, he's a smurf. And then his physicality, okay, he has 82 jumping, but I don't know to what extent you actually care about jumping on a left winger. He won't win any headers anyways. And then his stamina is good, 83 stamina, over 80 stamina for a player that you want him to stay for the whole match is good, except that it's a cam. If you have a cam with 80 stamina, he won't last until like the 80th minute. And it will also depend on their work rates. Then aggressions, I actually don't care. And then strength, well, 61, he will lose anyways. If you see here, his beast rating and his rating with after he gets the sniper will be as a left winger 88 and as a left mid 86 because, well, left mids need a little bit of defending and they need better crossing if they want to improve. He doesn't have that. That's why he's better as a left winger rather than a left mid. And his beast rating just means it's something that Foothead does. That's the app that I'm using. And what it means is how good the player actually is. And the reason why it's only 83 is because he doesn't have good strength. That's basically it. Then we go with our second player, Kondogbe, and I would like to use Engine on him. And yeah, okay, some of you geeks out there will say, oh, but he has really bad work rates for a CM. Well, I know, but you can just put a certain instruction on him and he won't go up that much. He will try and stay behind or he will try and defend more. And at the end of the day, that's what matters. You need to make the players do what you want them to do. You don't just go by their work rates. If you put them in instruction, they will follow it. Not all the time, but most of the times. Then He has got 88 beast rating because he's a beast. That's what he is. I like to boost his pace personally. That's why I go with engine, and I like to boost his dribbling and his passing because I think that he's lacking on that, and he has enough physicality and enough defense for him to be a beast already. And he's a CM. I'm not using him as a CDM. If you want him as a CDM, then you can use Anchor, and he will be Gucci for you. He will be incredible. But again, I like to pass the ball with my CMs, and I like to dribble with my CMs. I'm more of a dribbling guy, even though I'm really bad at dribbling. And then his shooting, he's already decent. He has 86 shot power and 80 long shots. I wouldn't help that. I'm happy with that. 69 finishing. I don't know to what extent you can actually improve that. So I would just leave my shooting as it is. Shit. Then on the passing side of things, his vision is not the greatest. So if with engine you actually get a 90 passing, 90 long passing, and 88 short passing. So if you are in a really hard position and you need him to pass the ball, he will be able to do it. He will be able to do it for you. In the dribbling side of things, 77 balance, like a plus and improvement, is incredible. But a 77 balance is still sad. But again, he's a CM. He's really tall, so it's good. 77 balance is really good. Normally, if you have a CM that tall and that strong, they have like 50 balance and they are really heavy to turn with. So say as Savage, Milinkovic Savage, he hasn't even got agility. So this guy, I don't know why, for some reason, he's really good. On the next FIFA, more than likely, it will go down. It will go down because he's not that good. 80 dribbling, 87 ball control, 89 reactions. This guy is gonna be a beast on the midfield. Again, this player, if he had a higher rating and he wasn't that many, he wasn't unpacked so much, and he had a bigger demand, and people understood why he's so good, this player should go for over 10k. This player is easily better than Matuidi. This player is easily better than any CM, any French CM that goes for less than 50k easily. But still, he's only like 3k. So I don't understand why you wouldn't have him. Then defending wise, he's amazing. Like his heading is only 75, meaning that his defense is lower than it should be. You don't care about heading on a center defensive mid. You care about his jumping, and you care about he having over 70 heading. So when you pass the ball with head, you are actually he actually passes it where you want it to go. But 84 interceptions, 82 marking. This guy is the GOAT. Like I don't understand why you wouldn't have him. He's better than Fabinho. The only thing is his work rates, but people are silly. They are silly here. They think, oh yeah, because he's high medium, he will be going up all the time. No man, just put a damn instruction on him, and he won't be going up all the time. And then his physicality, 91 strength, 85 stamina. He will be there with the whole match. I mean, he will be gassed out by like the minute 85 if you are really like pushing him forward and downward. But yeah, as a CM, he will be 86 rated. As CDM, 86 rated as well. I don't know why you are not. If you are not using this guy, you're sleeping. Like you're sleeping on this guy. But well, thank you so much for watching this time. I want to bring shorter videos, easier for you guys to digest. And if you know any other cheap bits that you want me to go over, if you want me to tell you more chemistry styles or whatever, just let me know.